Shelley Hofberg is a clairvoyant, medium, pet psychic, and tarot reader. She does not ask for the details about your life, but primarily relies on her gift of clairvoyance to receive the psychic insights that will be the most helpful to you about your soulmate, relationships, money concerns, and your career path. As a pet psychic, she will receive insights about what your pet or pets wants you to know. As a medium, she will connect with your loved ones on the other side. Shelley Hofberg is the host of the Psychic Horizon radio show, produced by Goldilocks Productions and presented on Blog Talk Radio, Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Shelley brings together the pioneers and visionary teachers to share with you some of the most enlightening knowledge that is out there today to expand your horizons and open the path to higher consciousness.
Welcome to the Psychic Horizon Show. I'm your host, Psychic Shelley Hofberg, and today's special guest is Bob Stahl, angel card reader and medium, and he will be talking about the tarot cards and doing readings for you. And before I bring on Bob, I like to make some quick announcements. If you're in Southern California and you want to know about my upcoming guest for my radio show and my events that I do in Long Beach and Orange County, California, then please go to psychichorizon.com. My upcoming guest for the radio show on February 21st is Brian Rolfe, who's the host of the Magical Journey radio show that comes on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, produced by Goldilocks Production. And on February 28th is Lucinda Cullis, the owner of Boda Studios in Anaheim, California. And on March 7th is Francis Polin, who is going to be talking about angel healing. And on March 14th is Michelle Armour, the owner of Soul Purpose Metaphysical Bookstore in Long Beach. And on March 21st is Brian Rolfe. And on March 28th is Seth, that's S-E-P-H, who will be talking about angels. I'm now ready to bring on my guest, Bob Stahl. Hello, Bob.
Hi, how are you, Shelley? Great to be here.
I'm fine. How are you? Can you tell the caller something about yourself?
Sure. Like you said, I'm a psychic, angel, and tarot card reader in the North Scottsdale area. My website is bobthepsychic.com, and I do readings for people all over the country, actually all over the world, via the phone, via Zoom, via Skype, however they need to get the message. Of course, they're here in the Phoenix metro area. You're welcome to come to my home. It's near Raintree in the 101, and to find out more about me or to book an appointment, feel free to go to my website. It's bobthepsychic.com.
And, Bob, what makes up a tarot deck?
Well, a tarot deck, this was one of the first kinds of decks used in divination or to get messages. The tarot deck has 78 cards on it, each one with its own imagery, symbolism, and story. There's two different areas of the cards. The first one is called Major Arcana. There's 22 of those cards, and they represent life's karmic and spiritual lessons. They're like major things happening in our lives, like spiritual self-awareness, and depict various stages we encounter as we search for greater meaning. The other group is called Minor Arcana cards. There's 56 of those, and those help deal with more practical aspects or like day-to-day life things. And on those four Minor Arcana cards, there's 4 different suits. So there's Cups, Pentacles, Swords, and Wands. Cups are about emotions and feelings, and Pentacles about health and wealth. Swords are about thought and intellect, like health and intellect, like decisions, personal power. And Wands, finally, are about energy and enthusiasm, like passion. So when I do the readings, I'll be able to tell people what what card I got and what kind of message that they're getting from that.
And Bob, let's take our first caller, which is area code 732, Caroline.
Hi, good afternoon. How
are
you today?
Good.
Well, I would love to have a reading on what's coming up maybe within the next month regarding business, little finance in there too. And I thank you.
Well, the card I got for you is the 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups are about emotions and happiness. This feels like a very happy time you're going into. So you asked about business, and this card is not really about business, but I want to say in your business life, I feel like there's going to be some tough decisions you're going to have to make within the next couple of weeks. But after you do them, you'll have greater clarity as to what it is you need to do to help move the business forward. I feel like the reason the decisions are tough in a way is that you're going to have to let something go. It feels to me like there's something you're doing that you're going to need to stop doing, or something you're going to need to reposition so that you can get the growth that you've always really wanted in the business. Does that help? Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, 100%. It makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Shelley?
Caroline, it does feel that there's going to be a lot of events that you're going to be putting on, especially for the month of March and the month of September. There's going to be some new people that you're going to be working with, people that you have not worked with before that you will be finding out about and hosting events for them. And so it looks like there's going to be more people that you're going to be, working for. And it looks like there's going to be travel involved in what you're doing, that you're going to be traveling.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so you're going to be doing, travel with your event. And Bob, how can Caroline get in contact with you?
Yeah, Caroline, if you'd like to know more, go to visit my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. And on the front page there's a place for you to book an appointment with me. And like I said, I do them on the phone all the time, so I'm happy to chat with you, however I can help you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
And thank you for calling, Caroline.
Oh, thank you, Shelley. Nice talking to you.
Good talking to you. Bye-bye.
Bye now. Thank you.
I'm now going to continue my interview with Bob Stahl, and then we'll take our next caller, which is area code 678. What are the meanings of the major arcana cards?
So the major arcana cards, they talk about life lessons and karmic influences and big themes in our lives. So we haven't had one come up yet, but one of my favorite ones is the sun card. When the sun comes up, this is about having a rebirth and about leaving some of that baggage behind you and having a clearer vision as to what's coming next in your life. And it usually depends about what cards are around it, where I can be more specific as to which part is the rebirth in. But usually the major arcanas are about keys to life lessons and just talk about big chapters, big pieces happening in our lives.
And Bob, let's take our next caller, which is area code 678. Hello, 678.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good.
And
My name is
who do we have the
Kathy.
pleasure of speaking to?
Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. And
Hi,
Kathy, how can we help you today?
Yes, I had a question concerning employment. I'm waiting on the recruiter and the hiring manager from a consulting position that I worked for before to come back for a new position, and I wanted to see if that would materialize.
I just do the King of Wands for you, which is about being entrepreneurial, chasing after what it is you want. I feel like in this case, I don't feel like that they. I don't know that it's going to come through the way you think it's going to or the way you want it to. This feels to me like it's a different opportunity coming your way, one that has like a stronger vibration or a stronger connection to what it is that you really want. That by going back to what you used to do, it's just going to feel like the same, and I don't feel like you're going to want to stay with it very long, because it's just going to be like the way it was before, that you've started stirring things up, and you're just in a different place in that. So that's why I feel like it really hasn't come through yet. But I do think something is going to shift or change. It might be next Wednesday where you'll get some news about it, but like I said, I don't think it's going to be exactly like the way you want it to be. Shelley, what did you get on that?
Kathy, I feel that it'll come through and that you'll get it. But I see you, even if you renew the contract with them, I'm kind of agreeing with Bob that there's going to be something else that's going to be, coming up, that you may be doing the job for the next 2 or 3 months and not, and then ending the contract, because I feel like a better business opportunity comes up. And probably be around June or July that the opportunity comes up. So I think that you're going to take more of a permanent position. That is not going to be a contractor position. It's going to be a long-term employment. It's going to be more permanent. So something comes up in the next 3 months. So in the interim, I think this is okay for now, but just know something better is coming up for you. And Bob, how can Kathy get in contact with you?
And Kathy, if you want to know more about that, my website is bobthepsychic.com, and there's a place right on there where you can book a phone reading with me.
And Kathy, you could reach me at 818-744-5241, or go to psychichorizon.com. And what state are you calling from, Kathy?
Georgia.
All right. If you'd like to be on my mailing list, to know who my upcoming guests are going to be on my radio show, then just email me at Shelley Hofberg @gmail.com and give me your email address. And my rates for readings, Kathy, are $20 for 30 minutes, $30 for 45 minutes, and $60 for an hour. And it was very nice talking to you, Kathy.
Thanks, both of you guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm now going to continue my interview with Bob Stahl, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 386. What does the what does it mean when your reading is mostly major arcana cards?
Well, I think when you get the major arcana cards, and we've had, I just talked about the sun card a second ago, it's about reflecting on major themes in your life. So when I talk about the sun card and about having that rebirth, restart, it's kind of like we're talking about things that you're experiencing at this time. The cards are suggesting that the life-changing events that you're fearing are going to have a long-term effect. So the major ones are about long-term, the minor ones more about short. So far we've gotten short both times. The King of Wands, which is about the job person, the last person, about being entrepreneurial, something new coming her way. That did match what Shelley said. And I feel like the major ones also, they're usually just lessons that the cards are trying to point out to help us, create more of a spiritual or a more abundant life.
And let's take our next caller, Bob, which is area code 386. Hello, 386.
Hi, Shelley. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? And who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
And where are you calling? And where are you calling from, Cindy?
Florida. Give me 1 second here. Let me get out the door where I can hear you. Okay. All right. Hi, Bob. How are you today?
Hi, good.
Can you give me any insight on what you see when you see my finances picking up and how you see that'll pick up?
Was it about finance? Is that what you asked about?
Yes, please.
Fine. Okay, so I feel like you're going to have some financial. I want to say it's kind of rough times where you're getting clarity on what's next, but you're also learning about. It's like one step forward, two steps back. So I feel like a lot of the financial information you're getting now is about how to plan, how to budget, how to stop the. I want to say the leak. So there might be money you're spending on that you don't really realize about it. So I want to suggest two things. One, there's Dave Ramsey has a really good system for finance. I would recommend looking at that. But I also feel like by about April or May of this year, you'll have a lot of things under control or a better sense of it. The card that came up is the Chariot. The Chariot is about moving forward, but at the same time, it's about a road that's rougher than you think. Like you might have two steps forward, one step back. This is a lot about realizing, I want to say, how what's the word I'm looking for? How meticulous you need to be in terms of making the changes. Like once you make them, to really stick with it. And I feel like you are going to be successful in doing it. It just might take longer than you think to do it, but you will get to where you want to be. It's all about you working on the plan, though. And I want to say it's coming up with a budgeted plan. And I feel like if you go to Dave Ramsey's website, he can help you with that. He has a lot of free tools to help people get their finances back under control. I hope that helps. Does that make sense?
Not really. My work kind of went sitting still through the holidays, and it's very stagnant right now. So I was trying to make a move to a more
about whether your business is going to pick up again?
Work. Yes. Mhm. Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm hearing it's not ready for some reason. Wow. Is there something you used to do in February or March to attract more business to you? I feel like that's what you need to be doing. But I want to say you might have done it before in February of last year. Did you do some kind of marketing or something?
Yeah, I was doing some marketing on social media, but I said I quit because I had a stalker that was I want to say it's in a different area. To get off social media.
Yeah. I feel like wherever you did it before, it's supposed to be in a different area of social media where people are more likely to find you with people that want to do business with you, if that helps you any. Shelley, do you have any suggestions for her?
Sydney, I feel that there's going to be some kind of new business opportunity coming up in March or April. It has nothing to do with what you're doing now. It's something that you're going to be possibly doing that is different than what you're doing now. So in March, April, there is a business opportunity. If you take this business opportunity, then around March or April, your money will improve. There will be an improvement in your financial resources. And Bob, how can Cindy get in contact with you?
Cindy, my website is bobthepsychic.com. So I would suggest if you're interested in knowing more about me, go there and you can check it out. And there's also a place there for you to book an appointment with me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Shelley, real quick,
ahead.
do you see what type of work that will be? I've had 2 or 3 people tell me that same thing, that a new opportunity is coming in for a different type of work, but I don't know what kind of work that is to look for.
I feel the work is involving something with marketing, doing some kind of marketing, helping with marketing. It feels like it's something with marketing, that you're doing some kind of marketing for a company that they're hiring you for marketing. And it does feel that it's really a good job opportunity for you, and it feels that their finances will be much better. So I feel it's going to be better. And if you have any more questions, you could reach me at 818-744-5241 or go to my website, psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling, Cindy. It looks good for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you both.
Thank you, Cindy.
You're welcome.
I'm now going to continue my interview with Bob Stahl, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is Carolyn, area code 818. What are the meanings of the minor arcana cards, Bob?
Okay, the 56 minor arcana cards, those are the ones in the suits. They represent the trials and tribulations we experience on a daily basis. So far today we've gotten the King of Wands, we had a Page of Swords, other things. So I want to say, even though the cards are called minor, it doesn't really mean that they're insignificant. What they're doing is they're giving you a message about what's happening around you now. And they can offer insight about how our present situation is being effective and steps we can take to manifest our goals. So I kind of look at them as the like the sub points on a big outline, with the major arcanas being like the major bullet points.
Oh, good. And let's take our next caller, Bob, which is Carolyn, area code 818.
Hello,
Hi, Carolyn.
Shelley and Bob. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. My question is, my son's girlfriend asked our entire family to come with her this summer to meet her family in Hawaii, and I want to know, will I be able to pay my own way?
Well, I got two messages on that. I heard, yes, you should go. And are you going to be able to pay your own way? I feel like the answer is yes. But I also feel like that there are going to be other people in the group that are going to want to pay your way or help you with supporting that, so that you might not have to do that. And I feel like it's a way of their showing their love and like commitment for you. I also get the card for you I got is the Page of Cups. This is about great happiness coming and great fulfillment of good deeds. And I feel like it's even like more surprisingly fun than you might think. So I feel like the trip is going to be a very good thing. I feel like you already love this girlfriend anyway, so this is her way of just having like the first like family, I want to say reunion in a way. But it's definitely, I feel like, going to be a very positive experience. And I do feel like you are going to be able to pay for it yourself. But like I said, I don't think you're going to. I feel like someone else is going to do that for you as like a gift. It might be your son, maybe. Yeah, I feel like it might be a man. It might be your son. Yeah. Questions about that? Nice. Does that make sense, I hope?
All that makes sense. No, everybody loves her, and she loves us. So I just don't want to miss it.
No, I don't feel like you will. I feel like you're fine.
Oh, good.
Shelley.
All right, thank you.
I agree with Bob that you're going to be going and that your son is going to pay. And I feel within maybe 1 or 2 years that your son is going to marry his girlfriend, that there is going to be a marriage.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It feels like this year that your son is going to be taking the bar exam for a lawyer. That is going to happen before the end of this year. And that he is going to be getting a job in a law firm before the end of the year. That is going to happen this year for him.
Oh, okay. Oh, that'd be great. Before the end of the year.
Wow, that sounds great.
And Bob, how can Carolyn get in contact with you?
Yes, so Carolyn, my website is bobthepsychic.com. I'm located in Scottsdale, Arizona, but that doesn't mean we still can't do a reading over the phone like this. I do them all the time. So, again, my website is bobthepsychic.com.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you both.
Thank you,
You're
Carolyn.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
I'm now going to continue my interview with Bob Stahl on the tarot, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 703. What does it mean when a tarot reading are mostly minor arcana cards?
When they're mostly minor, I think it just means that it's a sign you're dealing with more day-to-day issues that don't necessarily have a lasting influence on your life. It's like you're dealing with things that are passing through right now, so it's an opportunity to learn from these experiences. And I feel like you look more to the major ones to help you identify the major lessons going on around you. So far in this session with people, we've had one major one come up, which was Chariot, about moving forward. But everybody else, it was the minor ones, just about trials and tribulations going on right now inside people's lives.
Awesome. And now let's take our next caller, Bob, which is area code 703. Hello, 703.
Hello. My name's Andrea. How are you guys?
Hello, Andrea. And Andrea, how can we help you?
Well, I just want to know what you pick up from this energy. I tried out for a TV show like 2 or 3 months ago, and the call was supposed to come in the next couple of weeks. So I just want to see what energy you get from this call back.
Okay, so I do feel like they are going to call you back, and I feel like they are. Is it like a main role, like a main starring role in this thing? That's what it feels like to me. Is that right?
No, it's America's Got Talent. So I tried out for that TV show.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, I still feel like you're going to get that. I do feel like you're going to get it, is what I feel like it is, and that I feel like when are they going to call though? But I feel like they might not call till the next month. I feel like that the only reason they put it off so far is that something came up with their scheduling of some sort. But I do feel like you are going to get it. Are you going to? I am not sure you're going to win it, but I feel like you're going to definitely get to. I feel like it's the top 5. And I think that a lot of it, too, is because you've done a lot of work getting new clarity on what it is you want, and that this event gives you the confidence to move forward and still and to chase that part of a career. Is it singing and dancing? What kind of thing? What do you do?
I actually perform music and sign language, but yes, you're actually right.
Singing,
this is my 6th year trying out.
Yeah. I want to say this is the year. That's what it feels like to me. So
yeah, when you
ask
like the universe for a sign, when you ask the universe for a sign, you actually get them. Because I was actually in Florida.
Yes.
I get the license plates of all the states that I have been to, but unfortunately my dad passed away a couple of weeks ago, so I flew to California because the next round is in California, and I'm driving from my sister's to my brother's house, and no kidding, right next to me was a license plate from North Carolina, Florida, and New York City, those 3 states that I auditioned for. So
oh, wow, that's crazy. Yes, I want to say.
That's it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Shelley.
Awesome.
I agree with Bob that you are going to be on the show. There's going to be some other opportunities for you to highlight your talents. There may be some kind of event or competition that would be in New York or Florida. It would be in the New York or Florida area. So in addition to getting on American Got Talent, someone may see you on the show, and that may open up an opportunity in Florida or New York for you to get on to a show. So I feel that, even if you don't win, though, it will be worthwhile for you to be on the show to get recognition, because it opens up this opportunity for you. And Bob, how can she get in contact with you?
Yes, you can find me at my website. It's bobthepsychic.com, and on the website there's places for you to book appointments with me. It also shows my schedule, where I'm going to be appearing, and just other interesting tidbits and facts.
Awesome. Well, you guys are definitely right on the money.
And you could reach me.
Glad.
And you could reach me at 818-744-5241, or go to psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show. And if you would like a reading, my prices are $20 for 30 minutes. $30 for 45 minutes, and $60 for an hour. And Bob, do you have any discounts on your readings?
Right now, I do have one for the month of February, and if I can remember what it is, give me a second. Let me go look it up, because I am running a Valentine's Day special, but I don't remember what the promo code is. But hold on, I will look it up, and we'll answer that in a second.
But I want to let you know you're not the only one who's told me that from this TV show other opportunities will arise for me. So you're definitely
that's
correct.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, because you're in the right place at the right time is what I keep getting on that. So that's good.
Yeah.
So
it's taken me a long time to get there.
You can save $20 on a reading on my website if you use the promotion code 2018 and then the day. So it's 2018.
You mean 2019 or 2018?
Oh, I guess I wrote 2018. It should be 19, but there you go. I was all confused. Really? Okay. Yeah, just use 2018 because that's working. 2018 and then capital V like Valentine and D like day. So it's It's 2018, capital V, capital D, and then AY. 2018 V-Day.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
That's hilarious, but I put the wrong time on there.
And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show.
You're welcome. Bye.
I'm now going to continue my interview with Bob Stahl, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 856. Hello. What are the four suits in the tarot cards, and what do they mean?
The four suits are these. So these are in the minor arcana. There's cups, pentacles, swords, and wands. Cups are about emotions and feelings. They're about being creative, listening to your intuition. Pentacles are about material wealth. Those are about like manifestation, money, career. There's also swords. Swords are about our thoughts and intellect, about using truth and facts in our like personal power. And finally, there are wands. Wands are all about passion and energy and enthusiasm. It's about our beliefs and opinions. We had the King of Wands out earlier. That was someone about their new job and about inspiring for them. So that's kind of how those cards work.
Oh, good. And let's take our next caller, Bob, which is area code 856. Hello, 856.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, and who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
Rose Maria.
Hi, Rose Maria.
Hi, Rose Maria.
And Rose Maria, how can we help you today?
Either if I'm getting a relationship with long-term commitment or business this year, and hopefully soon.
Let's see. So in terms of the I don't feel like I want to say the long-term relationship, I don't feel like it's around you yet because I feel like you have to take care of this business thing first. That you've been waiting for these opportunities to come, and I want to say don't be like stagnant. I feel like you're supposed to be out like chasing some new opportunities that have come your way. They may have started appearing around you in January, February, and if they haven't yet, they're definitely coming in March. And I feel like once you get that going, the next card, I didn't say what the cards were that I got for you, but that's okay. Ten of Wands, this one is about you taking your passion and moving it forward and just carrying yourself in a new way. I feel like it's about you getting unstuck and looking at things in a different way so that they can bring you the abundance you've always wanted. So it's like looking at the world from a different point of view, and I feel like you started doing that late last year. Does that make sense, the couple things I gave you?
Yeah, the business that started up, that somebody called me, and I didn't want to do it that way, January, February, so they're still contacting me.
And then the long-term
relationship.
Yeah, is there one around you now? I feel like there isn't. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like there isn't really one around you. There is one around you now?
Yeah. That's who I had to straighten it out with him.
Oh, okay.
For the business.
Oh, okay. That's where they went together. Okay. Go ahead, Shelley.
Coincides.
Go ahead. Oh, all right. So that does make sense. Okay.
Rose Marie, I'm kind of agreeing with Bob that there's going to be a business opportunity. There's something coming up in June, July, October. You may be doing a business opportunity before that, but it doesn't feel long-term because the one that comes up in June, July, October, that feels like more long-term employment for you, and that feels like a better business opportunity. So you'll take something now, but in June, July, October, you're going to end up getting into a different kind of business that will be very financially lucrative for you, and your money will improve. There's also a relationship coming up, but it's not coming up until August, September, October. I kind of agree with Bob, but right now you need to focus on business. But September, around August, September, October, there will be a relationship that will be coming up for you with a man that is older in age, that has darker hair and darker eyes. So you will get into a relationship. If you also, I'm kind of feeling, Rose Marie, that if you take this job that I'm picking up around August, September, October, around that time. If you take that new job, it could be a possible relocation for you. You could be relocating. I don't think that's something you're really wanting to do or planning to do now, but it is a possibility of a relocation if you take this job. But it does feel that it's going to be good for you and that you would be living in a better place. And Bob, how can Rosemarie get in contact with you?
You can find me on my website. It's bobthepsychic.com, and I offer all sorts of readings and all sorts of interesting things there, and I do them over the phone, so it's easy for me to connect with you however you need to be connected with.
Cool, appreciate it.
And you could get a hold of me, Rosemarie, at 818. And Bob, do you want to tell Rosemarie about your special?
Yeah, so it's $20 off any reading. I'm running that for Valentine's Day. And the promotion code, so when you type in to book the reading, you type in 2018, because I put down the wrong year, and then capital V, capital D like gay, and then AY. So 2018 V gay, and that should lower $20 off the cost of your reading.
Cool. And my prices are $20 for 30 minutes, $30 for 45 minutes, and $60 for an hour. And you could reach me at 818-744-5241 or go to my website, psychichorizon.com. And thank you for calling, Rosemarie.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm now going to continue my interview with Bob Stahl, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 860 Emla. And Bob, what are some of the symbols of the tarot cards, and what do they mean?
Well, the tarot cards are loaded with symbols, so I like to just talk about these. Seem to be my favorite. The first one of angels. So if there's an angel in the card picture, it usually means a moment of divine intervention is around you. Castles. There's a lot of castles, and they represent protection and stability, wealth, and reward. There's also a lot of clouds. Clouds are the white ones are full of thought and intellect and abstract thinking. Sometimes the ones that look gray or rainy, it's kind of doom and gloom, but usually it's about a silver lining. It's about a change that's coming that's uncomfortable, but it's going to like wash you clean. The sun card, we talked about that, about giving life force, energy, giving, about having that rebirth with no baggage. And finally, there's the moon. The moon is feminine energy in the tarot deck. It's about personality and about receiving energy and receiving messages from above.
And Bob, let's take our next caller, which is area code 860. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Happy Valentine's Day to both of you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes. Okay, so there's this person, Shelley, I've talked to you before. There's this person that I'm interested in, and I think I just got to ride this through. Nothing that I'm doing per se is helping me let this person go. It's hard, and I feel like we'd actually just reconnected about a week ago, and I was just wondering if you see us dating, like, exclusively now, or is it going to continue the way it used to be?
I feel like you're not going to date exclusively, that it's going to continue the way it used to be. But I also feel like eventually you're going to become more firm or more set in your way, and you're going to wish this person well. And I feel like some of that is because you're going to put behind you some of the drama or some of the things that bothered you from the past. That in some ways you still have like an energetic connection with this person, but I feel like part of your lesson right now, especially over the next couple of months, like before March, is to release them and let them go on their own way so that you can attract like the right people to you. I'm not saying this isn't the right person, but I want to say for right now they're not, and that there's other things that are more beneficial or more people that have better, I want to say qualities, but I don't mean to bash the person because it doesn't feel that way to me, but there's something different about the new people coming your way that will make more sense to you. Those are kind of the three cards I got.
Okay.
Does that
Bob,
make sense?
Yeah, so basically karmically just, like, let this let it do its thing, and let me learn the lesson. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah. Well, I'm excited for new beginnings too in the spring. Maybe in the spring that going through what I got to go through, it'll help me bring on exactly.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to become much more like compassionate and kind, but a lot of it is about letting this person go and realizing that you've already done as much as you can with them, and now it's, okay, I'm ready for something new.
Okay. Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hi, Shelley.
Hi. I feel, that, I did pick up that he was going to come back, and he did come back, and he does care for you, and he does have feelings for you, and he does care. I think that, he missed you when he was away, and he does care. But I think that he has a hard time getting close and making commitments. I kind of feel like a dysfunctional family, a lot of problems in the family growing up, and that he's had relationships where his heart has been broken, and he's just afraid, of being hurt. So it does feel like the relationship is going to be up and down, but right around March, April, May, around that time, I agree with Bob that there is somebody new coming into the picture around March, April, May. I feel that he has lighter coloring than the guy you're with, kind of like bluish eyes with kind of a lighter color hair. And I feel that he may be a little bit younger in age than you, that he could be a little younger. There could be just about 3 to 5 months younger. And I feel that will be a good relationship for you, because I feel that this guy is hurting you because he keeps going back and forth with you, and he's hurting you. And I don't think you're, and I know you love him and you care for him, and he is a good person. It's just that he has so many problems, that are preventing him from making commitments. So I think you will be happier with the new guy. And Bob, how can Alma get in contact with you?
So you can find me on my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. And I do tarot, angel cards, channeling, mediumship here in the North Scottsdale area. But I also do it over the phone via Skype or Zoom. Zoom is one of my favorite things. And you can book an appointment with me right there on my website.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And thank you for calling, dear.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
Blessings to you. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm now going to continue my interview with Bob the Psychic, and then we're going on the tarot, and then we're going to take our next caller, which is area code 352. What do some of the colors mean on the tarot cards, Bob?
So the tarot cards are loaded with all sorts of colors, and these are the ones that I thought were the most interesting. So red is about passion for life and lust, willpower, courage, and energy. So the cards that I seem to like the most usually have the most red in them. White is about innocence and cleansing. So you'll notice that a lot of the cards have a lot of white around the outside to give you a sense of moving forward. Blue is about tranquility, truth, peace, and calmness. They show the sky a lot, that blue sky. And finally, there's gold, which is about vitality and strength, success, wealth, courage, confidence. So like the sun card, the one that I was talking about, has a lot of gold and stuff on it because it is all about that vitality and moving forward.
Awesome. Well, let's take our next caller, Bob, which is area code 352. Hello, 352.
Hi, Shelley and Bob. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day. And who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
I'm sorry, I just realized this is Joanna. I'm so sorry, Joanna.
Hi, no Joanna.
Hi. I have a question. First, I'm trying to get back to my own work. I want to get started again. I do like graphic design, photography, and whatnot. But in the meantime, I started working a marketing job. I've been working for this company for a month. I have literally placed hundreds of ads, posting, social media, whatnot, all over the country. And the head of sales just recently told me that there has been not one response. So now I'm wondering, I think now I'm being scammed because this is a commission job. So that's what I wondered what you saw for that. Am I indeed being taken advantage of? Because I'm finding it a little hard to believe that, with everything I've done, that not even one individual has, responded to anything that I put out there. So.
Well, I feel like there is great abundance around you. I do feel like that the things that you're putting out there are working, but I don't know that they've converted to a sale. But I want to say, when he said no one has responded, that doesn't feel like that's true to me. I feel like it's disappointing to them in a way, but I feel like it's a lot about what they told you to say or how they have you describing it, that you're doing the best you can given the information they have. But I feel like they need to go back to figuring out what not what their business is about, but a way to frame it in a way to make people interested in it or to come up with something catchy for it. And I feel like once they do that, they will have the results they're looking for. And I feel like in terms of the commission piece, I want to say they're not really sure how to pay that anyways, if that makes any sense. But that's what makes that's
correct.
Kind of what I think.
Exactly. Yeah, see, I feel they dropped the ball initially. In other words, they didn't put out their marketing ahead of, what's been going on. So now they're last minute, like trying to play catch up. You're correct, and it's right. It's not being put out in the correct way. You are correct.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm glad I was able to help on that. Other questions or anything? Should I just drop it at this point, or do you see anything coming from this, in other words? I feel like you're not supposed to drop it yet. I feel like you're supposed to ride it till the end of February. And then I feel like if they haven't paid you or they're saying it's not working, that then you can kind of walk away from that. But I still feel like there's some value of it for you, like personally in your business, like when you go to describe what you do or show what you do, you can show what you did, and that will give you some kind of value, even though it might not have worked out the way they thought it would. But I don't think you have to talk about that.
Exactly. I thought that, this would be benefiting what I want to do coming up, like getting back to the work that I want to do. Exactly. Right. Okay, so you're right on with exactly everything that I've been thinking. Bless you so much, Bob. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Joanne, I don't trust these people. I did not get a good feeling. I don't trust them. I think that there has been response. I think that there are some people that are interested, that there are a few people that are interested, but they want more information. And I feel that they're going to try to cheat you out of money.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I believe so, Shelley. You're right.
Yeah, I think that you should focus on, I agree with Bob, stay until the end of the month, but I feel that you should focus on your graphic design business.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I figured I'd ride it out a little bit longer and see how that went, but I definitely agree with everything that both of you are saying. Definitely. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, focus on
Yes. I'm sorry, ma'am. Yes.
Focus on your graphic design business, and it also would be good to do to build websites, to do websites for people.
Yes, and I have done that in the past, and I was looking to do that again. Yes, definitely.
And on the websites, I heard to come up with packages. That's what I heard.
Oh,
like what they get for a certain amount of money. So that way they have an idea of what they get. So it doesn't feel like it's an unlimited open expense, and I feel like that will help.
Oh, wonderful. And Bob, so this should be successful, yes. I'm sorry. Thank you, Billy.
And Bob, how can Joanne get in contact with you?
So you can contact me on my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. There's a booking system on there, and actually that's called Bookio, which I'll give you a hint on that if you build websites. I love it. The website is bobthepsychic.com, and that whole booking thing works really well. And if you have questions about that, feel free to call me. I'm happy to answer any questions about the marketing I do or how my website is set up.
Okay, and aren't you having 20% off, Bob?
Yes, and there's a $20 off special going on right now. If you use the code 2018, capital V, capital D like dog, AY. So it's 2018 The Day. I know I forgot to make it 2019. But it's working, and it takes $20 off any reading that you've got.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And Joanne, you could reach me at 818-744-5241 or go to my website, psychichorizon.com, and I charge $20 for 30 minutes, $30 for 45 minutes, and $60 for an hour. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show, Joanne.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm now ready to continue my interview with Bob the Psychic on tarot, and then we'll take our caller, which is area code 914. What are some of the color? What do some of the colors mean on the tarot cards, Bob?
Yes, I just answered that one. So hang on, let's go to the next one. That was about numerology. So in the tarot cards, they go from like 1 to 10. So each number has a new, like a symbol with it. So like number 1, like the aces are about a new beginning. 2s are about pairs, like balance and duality. 3s are about like celebration. 4s are about structure and foundation. So the thing about the tarot cards, which kind of what I like, is you can go as deep as you want with them because of all the symbolism. Because in this short little conversation I've had with Shelley, we talked about the colors on them. We talked about the symbols, about the suits, about the numerology. So there's all sorts of stuff to learn. And in my gift, the way I do it is I'm aware of all those things, but I also do it intuitively. So even though I might draw the same card for 2 people, I give different messages for both people depending on what it is that my guides or however I get messages are telling me to say. So that kind of helps set it apart. So you're not just getting like the same, generic reading for every card.
Awesome. And Bob, let's take our next caller, which is area code 914.
Okay.
Hi. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you.
Happy Valentine's
Day. And who do we have the pleasure of speaking to?
My name is Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. And Catherine, how can we help you today?
I was wondering, I guess it's a mediumship question. I've just been seeing my grandmother's birthday like all week. Just like repeatedly, like everywhere. So I don't know if she has like a message she wants to get to me.
Yeah, I feel like it's a reminder that she's around you at all times. They're ready to help you. And I feel like when her birthday comes up, I feel like that's the day you are going to hear or feel something for her. I feel like she's been trying to tell you that it's okay for you to make a shift or to move forward in your life in a way that might be uncomfortable, especially about leaving some things behind that you're doing now. It feels to me like it's a shift in like passion or things that you wanted to do. It could be about work, but it's definitely about it's okay for you to make a shift that way, that it'll bring you great celebration. And I feel like she's been trying to say that it's okay, that she's there to protect you and guide you, because I feel like you've known over the last, I don't want to say it's like 6 months or so, that you do need to make a change, and I feel like she's there to like nudge you forward. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Wow. That's giving me a lot to think about.
Yeah.
I feel your grandmother is saying something about a baby. Do you have a baby?
Ooh, that could be.
Wow, no.
Because she's saying something about that there's going to be new love in your life coming up around this month, February, March, or April, and that you're going to have a baby girl.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's saying a new love and a baby girl that you're, and I think that's why she keeps coming around, because she's looking forward to the birth of a granddaughter.
That's amazing.
A great granddaughter, I should say, great granddaughter. So I feel that that's what's coming up for you. I feel your grandmother is around you. She loves you very much, and she says something about school. Are you in school or going back to school?
No, but I'm always like in the area that I'm in for work. I'm always learning new things. So maybe it's like a workshop coming up.
It could be a workshop. It could have something to do with your career.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. It's about career. That's what I feel like too. Yeah.
Yeah, that it has something to do with your career. And Bob, how can Catherine get in contact with you?
You can reach me at my website. It's bobthepsychic.com, and I'm running a special for Valentine's Day. It's 2018, capital V, capital D-A-Y, so 2018 V-Day, because I should have made it 2019, but I didn't. So if you put that on there, you should be able to save $20 on any reading that's going on right now.
Fantastic. Thank you both so very much.
You're welcome.
Yes, and you could reach me at 818-744-5241 or go to psychichorizon.com. And my readings are $20 for 30 minutes, $30 for 45 minutes, and $60 for an hour. And thank you for calling the Psychic Horizon Show, and you have a good day.
Thank you, and blessings to you both.
You're welcome.
Thank you both so much. Thank you.
I wanted to thank Bob the Psychic, for being a guest on the Psychic Horizon Show. He'll be back in the future. I wanted to thank Tiffany White Sage Woman for producing the Psychic Horizon Show. And I want to thank all the callers who participated in the Psychic Horizon Show. And if you would like to be on my mailing list, go to shelleyhofberg@gmail.com to keep you posted on upcoming guests and events for those of you in Southern California. Thank you for being a guest, Bob.
My pleasure, Shelley. Anytime, let me know. I loved it. It's fun.
Thank you, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.